Ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha. The video game industry, as we all know, is a competitive one. Come out with an idea even slightly new that the general public seems to be liking, and pretty soon there are 50 more games just like yours. We've seen it happen with virtually every genre in existence, from real-time strategy to first-person shooters to MOBAs, the list goes on. Indeed, that is essentially how every new genre comes out, someone iterating off of another's original idea and making it their own. And there's nothing wrong with that, except when a game starts looking a little too similar. Now, such an occurrence unfortunately happened to Double Damage Games, the developers of the game on your screen now, Rebel Galaxy. This was one game that I actually was planning on doing a review on, as I have to admit I enjoy it quite a bit from the few hours that I've managed to play. It is a space sim open-world RPG that has some familiar yet well-done game mechanics. In fact, I'll tell you right now that for a $20 price tag, I find it to be exceptionally good value and well worth your time and money if you're interested. But before I get off topic too far, we need to discuss the main reason why I'm here talking to you about this and not playing more Rebel Galaxy. Double Damage Games made a discovery that no developer should ever have to make. It came about with a trailer for Fringe Wars, a space sim MOBA game featuring 5 players on a side battling it out with a variety of large warships. And before you all start shouting, "That's Dreadnought," we'll circle back to that in a moment. The developers of Rebel Galaxy noticed more than a few of their own assets were present in the trailer for Fringe Wars. I reached out to the developers of both games, and Double Damage Games responded back stating numerous Rebel Galaxy assets were present in their trailers, including ships, nebulae, some minor UI elements, and particle effects. From what we gather, several UI assets were used from the game Dreadnought as well. They went on to say, "Fringe Wars has informed us via Twitter that the individual responsible for this has been dealt with, and they will be removing all offending material. We have asked them to ensure that any Dreadnought material has been removed as well, and informed them that we'll be carefully examining any further releases of media and the game itself for any assets that shouldn't be there," which is a well-measured and reasoned response from Double Damage Games, and they should be commended for their professionalism. On a personal level, I have dealt with a great many independent developers over the course of the past year, and it is always those who act very much as the team at Double Damage Games have that tend to have brighter futures. As for Oasis Games, the developers of Fringe Wars, well, means they did not respond back as Double Damage Games did in regards to this situation. I simply cannot say whether they knew what was happening with the stolen elements or if it was the act of one person trying to cut corners and make use of assets that belong to somebody else. And it was plain for me to see the Rebel Galaxy assets being used through a large portion of the trailer, as well as several of the HUD elements, ship types, and ship abilities even from Dreadnought. It has been reported that individual weapon names from the game Dreadnought were being used in Fringe Wars as well, although I'm unable to confirm that myself. And it is a shame as well. For what they are and the game types that these are, all 3 of these games have promising futures as fantastic games in their own right, except one of these things is very much not like the others. Stolen assets may seem like an easy way to cut corners, and it does tend to happen a great deal more than some people realize, but it's never a good idea, and if found out, all that time you saved will not matter in the slightest. Theft is still theft, and if it's one thing that I know about the gaming community, we prefer our thefts to be fictional, within the game, not in the real world. If you prove you cannot be trusted in such a way, then the community by and large will not support you. It's just as simple as that. I would recommend that Oasis Games treads lightly in the future, as many more eyes will be on them now, and if they want to maintain a semblance of propriety, they won't indulge in such cutting corners again. Now, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and don't forget to like and share. People deserve to know what has been attempted right under everyone's noses. Also, if you're interested in Rebel Galaxy at all, it is available right now for $20 or your regional equivalent, and I can safely say this is the best $20 I've spent all month. And if you're new to the channel and feel I've at all earned it, feel free to hit that subscribe button and stay up to date on the latest in PC gaming news and reviews. Links to my Patreon, Steam curation page, and social medias are in the description below. Please do avail yourself of them. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha, and I'll see you next time.